want to be healthy. I feel like I'm relatively healthy. I went to the doctor recently. I can afford to go to the doctor now. I still don't have health insurance, but like I can afford a visit. This is where I'm at financially. I'm not rich, but here's where I'm at. I had a big milestone recently. This is my point in life. If I pay for something with a debit card and it doesn't go through, I say, run it again. That's like a big moment in your life. Most of my life, they're like, that didn't go through. I'm like, that makes perfect sense. I'll get the hell out of here. I apologize. I hate myself. I'm gonna move back in with my parents. Don't call the cops. But now I'm like, no way, that's on you. I got 300 bones in there. I went to the doctor. It's nice to go to the doctor, you know. I went to the ear doctor. Most people don't go to the ear doctor. In fact,
I travel a lot. Like I was in Sweden recently. Anyone been to Sweden? Anyone been to Sweden?
With the nose and throat doctor. That's one doctor, ear, nose, throat. That's the only doctor that combines body parts. There's no doctor that's like, I'm foot, pussy, forehead. Those are my 3 areas. Oh, cool, man. He's like, yeah, those are my 3 favorites. So I just studied those, and now nice. That's awesome. So I went to the ear, nose, throat doctor, which is a cool doctor. It's one doctor. He knows all 3 body parts. I was hoping it was 3 doctors saving money by sharing a small office. He's like, I'm Bill, this is Susan, and Ted. Ear, nose, throat. Who do you need? And they all kind of... I went for my ear. I have an ear issue called tinnitus or tinnitus. That's when your ears ring. You got it? Yeah, it's frustrating. It's when your ears ring or buzz all the time. I don't know how you say it. I thought it was called tinnitus. But then I watched a YouTube video, and the doctor in the video, he kept saying tinnitus. And so then I was like, oh, I guess it's pronounced tinnitus. But then I went to the comment section, and the first comment said, this guy's a fake-ass fucking retard doctor. It's pronounced tinnitus. All caps. And then I was like, shit, now I don't know how to say this word. This gentleman's a doctor. He seems very smart. This fella seems less smart, but extremely adamant about the pronunciation of this word. Tomato, tomato. However you say it. If you haven't, don't go to the doctor. They don't do shit. I went to the doctor. I was like, Doc, I have tinnitus or tinnitus, whatever you guys are calling it. My ears are ringing. And then he said, okay, I'm going to test your hearing. And I was like, oh, no, that's okay. My hearing is great. I hear everything plus ringing. So I kind of have superpower hearing, if you think about it. I'm hearing shit that's not even in the room. He gave me the hearing test. I passed it, nailed it. Great hearing. Then he said, I'm going to look in your ears to make sure it's nothing obvious. I thought that was kind of hilarious, because he didn't explain what obvious would be. Like he's going to look in my ear and be like, oh, there's a tiny alarm clock in your ear canal. That's a very rare condition. I'm going to reach in there and hit the snooze for you. You'll be fine for like 9 minutes, but... He looked at my ear. It was nothing obvious. So then he was out of things. He's like, well, your hearing is great, and there's nothing obvious causing the problem. Then he said this. He goes, you have an overbite. Might have something to do with your overbite. That was it. No science, no confidence. He just picked out a thing I'm physically self-conscious about. I was like, maybe that? Could be your small dick also. I don't know. You have a lot of problems. You're very unattractive. And I'm like, Jesus, that's unfair. I felt insulted. I always feel insulted at the doctor. Don't you feel so vulnerable at the doctor? Everything he says. He tried to explain tinnitus. He's like, you have tiny little hairs in your ear. And I was like, you have big hairs in your nose, asshole. Why don't you leave me alone, you bully? Then he said, he goes, I recommend getting a white noise machine. And I was like, you're a white noise machine.
It's funny because some of my friends, I travel...
You're hearing the white noise instead of the sound that you're hearing. And I was like, right, the sound I'm hearing is white noise. Like, I have a white noise machine in my head. That's the issue. You're telling me to get surround sound of the problem I'm telling you I have. That'd be like if you had a bad smell in your nose and you went to the doctor and he was like, put a little dog shit on your lip. Just every morning, scoop a little dog shit on your upper lip. That's what I would do. That way you're smelling dog shit. That'll be $8,000. We don't take any insurance. God bless America.
You're Egyptian.